de la organización para asegurar que se tomen las decisiones necesarias para promover sus intereses y para fortalecer la asociación. Se les pide a todos los miembros que se comuniquen con sus respectivos branch chairman en relación a los arreglos de transporte para poder asistir a esta junta importante. Cuando nos mantenemos unidos, somos más fuertes e invisibles. Mensaje del Comité de Manejo, Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association.
All Belizeans in Belize and around the world, stay tuned to the number one talk show, Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza for reliable information, dependable talk shows, breaking news, and the most impacting topics of discussion. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza on Power FM, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. Let your voice be heard.
Call 673-2324
or text 661-2721 or visit our website www.powerfm955belize.com. Start your morning with Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza and get informed.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Take me back to my old Belize, old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Take me back to my old home, Belize. There is not a place.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Sonia, en este momento, lo que marca el reloj a las 7:20 minutos, las 7:20. It is 7:20 in the country of Belize. To all the surrounding villages in Orinduak and Corozal and Belize, good morning to you. A todos ahí en lo que es Buena Vista, buenos días, Buena Vista. Ahí a la familia Chan, buenos días. Gracias siempre por la fiel sintonía, lo que es el 95.5. Hasta ahí en lo que es San Víctor. Good morning to you, San Víctor. Ahí para mi cuate Checas, buenos días. ¿Cómo está el señor On? Hace mucho tiempo que no escucho del señor On. Good morning to you. A todos ahí en Caledonia, buenos días, Caledonia. Maalopkin. Ahí en la linda y bella aldea de Libertad, buenos días. Gracias. Doña Paulita. Y a la familia West, good morning to you. Especialmente a Pastor West, ok, deseándole todo lo mejor. Las 7:22 minutos. En el 95.5. Ahí en lo que es la linda aldea de Progreso. Good morning to you, Progreso. A la familia Sedasi, a la familia Bustíos, a la familia Vías, buenos días. A la familia Carlos, gracias. A la familia Lino. Buenos días a todos ahí en Progreso, ¿verdad? Gracias siempre a la familia Arana. Good morning to you. Thank you for choosing Power FM, you know, a beautiful village, you know, nice and beautiful that scenic lagoon view of the village of Progreso. Solo estoy esperando que para este nuevo budget, this new budget that will be coming in, this new, as April is right on the curve, ya está abril otra vez, y que las finanzas, the finances of the government, this new budget brings to pave the road from San Esteban to Progreso. And from San Esteban to Progreso, let them pave and join the road at Caparbank. Okay, que salga de Progreso y que llegue en el junction ahí de Caparbank. Pues esto va a ser algo impresionante. The other day I was talking to Mr. Lino, the bus driver, and he said, Sani, tú sabes que si el camino de Orinjoac a Progreso, cuando este camino ya se haga, ya se pavimente, tú sabes que ese camino va a haber más tráfico. There will be more traffic. Y puede bajar el congestion del Philip Goulson Highway. It can ease down the Philip Goulson Highway. Because from Orinjoac to San Esteban, I think it's about 6 miles. From San Esteban to Progreso, I think it is 9 miles. That will be 15 miles. From Progreso to the junction is another like 3 miles. That will give you somewhere around 18 miles. And from there to the junction, but he was telling me that it's supposed to cut you down at least about 12 miles when you go from Orinjoac town, go through the Philip Goulson Highway, all the way to Corozal. Te va a cortarte como 10 millas. 10 a 12 millas se debe que cortar ese camino. It's very exciting, because then if you're going to Corozal, then you no longer need to go on the long, big curve. Si no puedes ir directo aquí en San Esteban, Progreso, y te vas a lo que es a Corozal. So it's going to cut you about 10 miles, and that makes it very, very wonderful for the people of Corozal. ¿Por qué? Porque mucha gente que están usando el Valemar Castillo Bypass ya no están pasando entre Corozal. Y como esta gente ya no están pasando entre Corozal, se pierden las ventitas, ¿verdad? Las ventitas de los meat pies. Se vende la bendita de lo que es la venta de lo que es los taquitos, la venta de lo que son los patis ahí en College Road, Man, I'm telling you, you're going to Corozal. There's a nice place there by going to CCC. There is a nice patis. Why? What I tell you, okay, and I just say this because, this is what keeps small business going when we are just passing by. Y por eso es que Mr. Rennie dice, yo quisiera ver que entren mexicanos. Just imagine, I was thinking on it all day yesterday, Mr. Rennie. Mr. Rennie, good morning to you, a todos ahí en Cuellos Tour. Buenos días ahí en Aquarius Purified Water. Good morning to you. Yo estaba pensando en lo mismo. I was thinking on the same, I was just saying, estaba diciendo, si CONAC, que es similar a lo que es a lo que es el Chamber of Commerce aquí en Belize, que trabaja con los negocios, es un grupo de pura gente de negocio, tienen esta organización y ellos ven para lo mejor para sus miembros. Y una de las cosas que los mexicanos se han dado cuenta, que la influencia de lo que es la gente de Belice, que llega a lo que es a Chetumal a comprar cada día, cada fin de semana, esto muestra que la gente de Belice está mostrando una gran potencia en las ventas ahí en Chetumal, Quintana Roo, a lo que es todo Quintana Roo, Yucatán, a lo que es Campeche, lo que es hasta ahí en más arriba en Chiapas y también como en Villahermosa en Tabasco. People are watching. Mexicans are seeing that, Belizeans are going in to purchase building materials, to purchase, goods, to purchase clothing, to purchase shoes, the Guayabera, the famous Guayabera. People go into Mexico to purchase these things and bring sales to Belize. Ahora hasta la marijuana, no, even marijuana are being bought in Mexico and brought into Belize. It's a flourishing business and income for Mexico. Y les voy a decir que nosotros aquí en Belize estamos viendo que realmente solo somos 400,000. We are only 400,000 people in Belize. And my question is, how can 400,000 people sustain what is happening in Mexico? Que esta gente están sintiendo que cuando los beliceños no están cruzando en México, no están cruzando en Quintana Roo, el negocio lo siente, the business community feels it. What about Belize? What about Belize if we could only get it going? Honorable Tea Garcia Ramirez, only if we could if we can work to open the border and have it easier access, for Mexicans to come into Belize. And although get your $10 spray, Belize, if you go to the free zone, you don't need the spray. But if you come into Belize, then you need the spray. And I think the spraying booth is supposed to be like after the immigration. When you don't pass the immigration, there should be a spraying booth. You get your spray. Man, just imagine how many cars goes into Mexico every day, Estela Vázquez. Imagínate cuántos carros cruzan en México cada día de los beliceños. If there is at least, if there is 100 vehicles, which I believe there is more. I believe there is more just to go to free zone and Mexico. Let's not exaggerate that every day 200, about 100 vehicle crosses into Mexico. Cada día, vamos a ponerlo a 100, times 110 pesos. Estás hablando de 11,000 pesos. 11,000 pesos dividido por 8.2. Estás hablando de $1,341 que ellos cobran en esa casita cada día. Ese es lo mínimo. I wish to know how many vehicles go into Chetumal every day. How much Belizeans cross in Chetumal every day. Trucks, buses, cars, motorcycles. ¿Cuánto cruzan? Ahí, ¿cuánto dinero hacen en el spring? If they do a $1,500 daily, and you times that by 7, you're talking about $10,500 a month. No, that's a week, ¿verdad? Ya, $1,500 diario, más $7, más 7 días, son 10,500 a la semana, más 4, $42,000 a lo que es el mes, más 12, estás hablando de $500,000 que los beliceños pagamos solo cuando vamos a hacer spree a Uirsa, cuando vamos a Chetumal. That's something that Belize can do. That's another income that Belize can do, that can create jobs for Uirsa, and that can even do more for Uirsa in Belize when it comes to agriculture. These are things that are open. And just imagine 200 cars, 200 Mexicans, 300 Mexicans Because if we are 400,000 and they are feeling the pinch when we don't go across in Mexico, now what you think that they have 100 million people? Ellos tienen 1 millón de gente. Just imagine those buses, instead of coming and going only to the free zone, they can come and go to Placencia. They can come to Orinjoac. They can come and go to Lamanay. They want to go to, just imagine to see a 5-star hotel at Lamanay. Just imagine to see the improvement, what Lamanay would look like, how those parks would look. Just imagine Corozal booming with hotels. Just imagine Puay, a la Sarteneja. Mexicans coming in and enjoying this beautiful country of ours, Belize. Imagine how much more money this country would have been making. How much more rice and beans, how much more tacos, how much more panares, how much more salbutes, how much more coffee. How much more Coca-Cola will Bowen be selling? How much more Belikin will Bowen and Bowen be selling? How much more Old Master rum? How much more Caribbean rum? How much more Travelers Liquors will be selling? That these people will be taking this thing for gifts. Just imagine. Just imagine the possibilities. Just imagine that they will be seeing new investments in this country. Just imagine that some multi-billionaire will be coming in, and rub it off on the shoulders of 2, 3, 4 Belizeans. And instead of having their industry in Mexico or somewhere, the casting el alamore, it could be cheaper than Belize, create employment, good payments. Boy, todas estas cosas, after Renny Cuello left yesterday, I really was tripping a little bit on all the good things that can happen, Pastor Harmon, with hay que orar para Belize. I think we have to pray for Belize, pray for we leaders. I think there's a change in our leadership. Yo creo que hay un cambio en nuestro liderazgo. I was very strange to hear the Honorable Andre Perez, which again, Andre standing up for the people of San Pedro with a massive project that wants to happen in San Pedro, but it will hurt the people de Mi González, va a lastimar a la gente en lo que es San Pedro, porque es un proyecto grande que se va a hacer y va a dañar bastante el ambiente. But the minister and the Department of Environment, it seems that they have had a green light in that issue. Ya había un green light. They were working on it. They were saying, yes, it's a go. But now the minister is saying, no, if he has to take it to court, he will take it to court. A former UDP candidate that was running against Jose Abelardo May, after he get a beating, she was awarded with about 200 acres of land in San Pedro. Después que José May ya la ganó, ya la sacó de política. Pues ahorita yo me imagino que va a estar, tienen que hacer lo que tienen que hacer, porque para ellos la única manera que esos proyectos pueden pasar, la única manera que ellos pueden dañar el ambiente, la única manera que ellos pueden destruir este país, es que gane el UDP. Si gana el UDP, ellos van a tener el acceso de estos proyectos. Porque si el UDP hubiera ganado, que Dios, gracias a Dios que no lo permitió en el año 2020, that project would have been skyrocketing. That project would have been hitting the ceiling right now. And of course it would be booming a few pockets, but damaging the fishing industry, which these people don't care. They are not fishermen, they are not fisherwomen. Ella no es pescadora, no le importa. No le importa que se dañe esa ¿Tú crees que que hay gente que están corriendo para el bienestar de nuestro país? Do you think that some people are there because they really love this country? You know, when you see Tracy Tiger and her team trying to fight and go and this and do everything, you want to tell me about integrity? Man, ya que solo que no es el tiempo para eso todavía, Pastor Harmon Weed, para traer estas cosas a la luz. But Miss Max Vasquez, I am telling you, these people are serious. And I am just grateful that the Honorable Andre Perez is standing up. If he needs to stand against his very own government, he's saying that he will. Aunque él se tenga que parar ante su propio gobierno. Él se va a parar para su gobierno, ante su gobierno, y se va a pararse con la gente de San Pedro, la gente que lo apoya, la gente que lo quiere mucho. Y ahí se va a quedar el señor Andre Perez. Watch out, what he's doing right now, it's a massive move. Andre Perez. Gracias, Andre, por pararte para tu gente. Thank you. Thank you for choosing the people and not money. Because I could imagine, yo me puedo imaginar que they must don't reach out to this man, you know, Errol. They must don't reach out to this man, Errol, and they say, well, who only has some money right here? We could go ahead with this project. You know, it's a 200-acre piece of swamp. We could full that out. We could drench this. We could follow the place here. Watch out, you could get maybe 5 acres of land. You could subdivide it. You could sell it. You could get rich. Could give 10 acres, 20 acres out of this 200. But watch out, this man is standing up, Errol. He's saying, no way. The corruption comes in different forms and ways in this country. And I am so happy that the Honorable Minister of the Blue Economy, Andre Perez, okay, not a perfect man, no es perfecto, todos cometemos errores, we all do mistakes, Errol, but he's there now standing for his people. And you can see the seriousness in this man, that he's saying, you know what, no, I will not going to let this project happen because they're going to mess up the whole place. What's one of the biggest things when they bring money right now for the people of San Pedro, all the different hotels, restaurants, bars, tourism, is the fish flying, fishing, and that area is rich in it. Just imagine they are full 200 acres where these fish are laying their eggs. For make we have more fish, make we have more tourism, bringing millions and millions and millions of dollars for many people, instead of bringing millions and millions for just a few. Thank you, Andre Perez. Thank you for standing up for the people. And if it needs to go to court, Andre, take it to court, my brother. All right? If it means that you will that some people will get upset with you, some of your own colleagues, well then let it happen. Let it happen, but make it happen for the betterment of the country of Belize. I can see, I am seeing a shift in politics in Belize. You know, I have been, social media is playing a big role. Social media is playing a big role. The media is attacking, and I will say this. You know, I saw the issue with Prime Minister John Briceño, and yes, I do agree in a bit. You know that whosoever wrote out that press release. You know who wrote out that press release for Prime Minister John Briceño? It started beautiful. It started with how he feels and how he is painting his picture. The U.S. embassy is already involved. The Americans, the DEA is involved. Whosoever is involved, the Americans are involved. Watching ministers of Belize, watching government, because that's their job. They do that in every country, not only Belize. All right, we have seen presidents in Mexico, as soon as their term is up and their power is out, is away from them, then the DEA takes them to court. We see that in Nicaragua. We have seen that in El Salvador. We have seen that. We're seeing that in Venezuela. We are seeing that in Uruguay. We are seeing that in other countries where America presses. We see that in the Middle East. When there is big corruption, America just watch from the outside. And as soon as you lose power, sometimes they don't even wait to make you lose power. And they go in after you. They go in and they do what they got to do, and they jail you. And if you and it means that you will lose your life, then your life will be lost. This is how they operate. But like how others would say, the most corrupted country in the world, and I might get myself in a trouble, is the big United States of America. El país más corrupto del mundo es los Estados Unidos. That is what the word out there is saying. And make I tell you something. I was reading an issue, Errol Fairweather, about Deion Sanders. There was a thing in CNN. I think, yeah, they were saying CNN had a talk with Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders had the President Trump before him, and the man got the man had a talk with the president, and why it was amazing how Deion Sanders pressured Mr. Trump in what he said. He said, you're hiding behind that tie. You're hiding you're hiding behind that tie, President Trump. You know, Sanders tell Trump exactly how we feel. You know, I was reading it and say, you know what? Because you're the broke families, you're the hurt families, you're tearing families apart. These people are not. He say before your eyes, you can see immigrants. In our eyes, we are seeing those who plant. We are seeing those who harvest. We are seeing those who clean America, the cleaners of the United States of America. Those who are there in the factories working, laboring, the laborers of America. Your eyes see immigrants. Your eyes are seeing illegals. Our eyes are seeing working people, Mr. President. Our eyes are seeing working people. I hear Mr. Trump get up on the gun. You know, I see these things because in the eyes of authority, we see one way. But in the eyes of the others that are feeling, are seeing it another way. And that was very, very deep. Estaba bien profundo cuando oímos que el actor Deion Sanders le dijo al presidente Trump, que lo que está haciendo es malo contra los ilegales en los Estados Unidos que están rompiendo familia. Esta gente ya están allá por años, no se meten en problema. Él está viendo a gente que es ilegal. Él está en sus ojos de él ve a gente que es ilegal. El presidente Trump ve a gente que es que la gente que son están que no tienen documentos en los Estados Unidos. Pero él no ve eso, presidente. Dice, yo estoy viendo a gente que son la gente que son los agricultores de este país, la gente que está recogiendo las frutas. Estamos viendo a la gente que hace la limpieza en este país. Estamos viendo a la gente que están trabajando en este país y sacando este país adelante. Todos nuestros padres entraron de la misma forma. Porque ese es el país que nosotros tenemos, un Estados Unidos con bastante oportunidad. O que dice lo que se escribió, que el presidente se enojó, se levantó el presidente y se fue. Había un silencio como por 15 segundos en lo que pasó. Después unos se pararon a aplaudir al actor y otros solo quedaron con la boca abierta, que le dijo el presidente Trump lo que dijo. But that's the reality. That's how it is. And I am saying this because I really would like to see a difference in the people. Again, there was another issue, 7:48 this morning. There's another issue right now with Senator Chris Coy, which Senator Chris Coy took out a role that he has a $24 million asset. He's a millionaire, 24 times millionaire, and the media instead of trying to do it different, the media always has the corruption mentality, like, if Chris Coy have 24 million, he don't thief the government of Belize, you don't this, that is how the media try to press it, to press it, and again, Errol, I want to say that I am very, very, very proud of Lee Mark Chan. Lee Mark Chan went to took the media by the horn and said, man, I believe we're doing right, man. I think what Chris Coy did is honorable. Chris Coy is telling you what we have, and he praised Chris Coy, a very smart man, an intelligent man, a hard-working man, one of Belize's best attorneys. For Prime Minister John Briceño, he's one of the best man that can juggle figures and help this country. It was Chris Coy who brought the blue bond. It was Chris Coy who finished up the green climate, the 5 Cs. It was Chris Coy. These people are bringing so much money in the country. And he's talking about investment. We heard again, Paula Castillo, buenos días, doña Paulita. Escuchamos de todo lo que está pasando en el país. And people are still saying, the $20 million investment that BTB is doing in advertisement, in international advertisement, $20 million. Why the media wants to know how this money they spend? $20 million. 20 million is a lot of money. Y es cierto que 20 millones es bastante dinero. What? Que me den point one de ese 20 million. I'm happy right now. Just 0.1. I don't want the whole 20 million at all. Just 0.1. It would take me out of the shame that we currently have right now, and me speed up the process 5 years in advance in what I have in my mind that I want to do for my family and for Belize. But I just want to tell you, solo lo quiero decir de esta manera, the 20 million investment that the BTB is doing is bringing in 40% of the GDP in the country of Belize. 40% of the GDP, because that's what tourism is responsible for in this country. What is 40% of the GDP, Errol? 40% of the GDP is $1.8 billion. 1.8 times 2, you're talking about over $3.6 billion. Belize that is bringing into the country. Just imagine 20 million bringing in 3 billion. I think they're supposed to increase one next 10 million and share it with the local market. That's why maybe the media is upset with Belize. Again, I saw another post of Senator Wade. I saw another post of Senator Wade of Belmopan Plus TV, and it brought me to mind, me trajo en mi mente ese artículo que escribió el pastor Wade, el pastor Wade de lo que es el pastor Wade de lo que es de Plus TV. Pastor Wade said this morning, Greg Z. I mean, he said yesterday, Greg Z. Jones, good morning to you. Elmer Valencia, buenos días. Belly Ruby Aguillón, buenos días. Francisco Domingo González, thank you. Jadiel, gracias. Vivian Morales, thank you. David Acosta, maestro, eso es lo que dijo Luis Reed. When in other countries we see millionaires, we have seen many shows on television. Sometimes we have seen in Facebook. Pastor Herman Weed, le hemos visto que el medio de comunicaciones o el que está haciendo la entrevista le pide al millonario, ask the millionaire, you know, like ask the question like, hi, you are a millionaire. Yes, I'm a $24 million man standing in front of you. 24 million. Tell me, how come you became successful? ¿Cómo tú llegaste a tener este dinero? ¿Cómo es que tú lo hiciste? ¿Cómo fueron tus inversiones? ¿Qué fueron? Then these men gives you a tip. They give you a tip of how you proceed. You know, how you proceed, how you do to advance in life. You might not reach a 24 million base, but you have a better life. You have a way how you can manage yourself. And that is what is important. That is what this is all about, how to make yourself better. You know, I always say, I watch the news, I read the news. It's like when you eat fish, fem. Cuando estás comiendo pescado, escupes los huesos y comes la carne. Spit out the bones and eat the meat. That is what is very important to know. Yolanda Banner, Estela Vázquez, esto es lo que nosotros debemos que hacer. But our media is so poised and negative. Our media is so poised and negative that the people of Belize are emotional. We are an emotional creatures in Central America. When you hear something good, you will say, yes, sí, lo que está diciendo Sani es cierto, lo ves como Sani lo está diciendo porque es verdad. But then they go and they listen to somebody else's negativity and the same ones. Because I have seen it in several times that when you are talking positive, a positive drive, a positive electricity goes into that viewer, goes into that reader. That positive electricity goes into that person and makes that person feel different. But when you are showing negativeness, cuando estás tirando lo negativo, and that negative thing go into you, why that thing just destroy you? That just destroy you. It destroy you crazy. Porque vas a decir, man, otra vez, es corrupción, es esto, es el otro, es... You think you are put out there, you have 24 million of corrupted dollars? You crazy? Estás loco para poner 24 millones de dinero que tú piensas que es dinero de corrupción? It's jail time for you. You are putting out there what is legit. You are putting out there what is real, what is true. And until we respect that, hasta que nosotros lo podamos respetar. You know, when I listen to some people that have, man, I am telling you, Errol, I am telling you, I was very surprised that people are doing what, that's why Lee Mark Chang said that people don't want to join politics because they will have to leak out all the assets, what they have. And good men and women in this country don't want to do it because, you know, it happens. You know, it happens. I see people out there trying to help this country. I have seen people get jobs, people get contracts for government, and people bad do the job, bad do the contracts. To make it cheap, make it sloppy, make it wappy. That in 2, 3, 4 months it's damaged again and it not stay good. Next year you spend the same money. You spend the same money on those roads, on those buildings. Watch the big building in Belize City on Chetomal Street. How many millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars was robbed from the Belizean people? Those people living in high life, having millions in their bank accounts. And we have to pay these millions, which these millions could do something even better. I am telling you, Belize could have all millionaires in this country. The low class people supposed to be millionaires. I don't think they're supposed to have one family. We're supposed to be under 500,000 in this country. Not one under 500,000. The low class people should be having $500,000. Live with $500,000. The medium class people should be all millionaires. And the rich class, well, they're supposed to be on a different level too, because I am telling you, if they work this thing correct, to me, if they work it correct, there will be better opportunities. I always say this, there will be better opportunities. That's why I love to see when people do something for government and they're getting paid for what they're doing, then do it good. Que lo hagan bien. Porque cuando lo mal hacen y no le están poniendo lo que le deben que poner y se rompe en el tiempo que no es necesario, it continues to cost us, man. It continues to cost us. Bob Perez, good morning. Good morning to you, Bob Perez. Care that Tracy Tiegard, she interested. We are not interested in that, my brother. Not interested. I'm sorry. Not right here. We not interested. All right. So he say, if I would be a politician and elected, I would stop all these careless waste spending, make each politician pay their own expenses, buy their own vehicles, pay their own bill. Sad to see us taxpayers paying for their fuel, and no, that we have to do. If you did that, you might even want a Range Rover, bulletproof Range Rover. No, Bob. It's real. It's real. It's really. We have to pay. I would like to see every minister in this country get a bulletproof Range Rover. Not only the Prime Minister, every minister. I would like to see. I would like you know how we don't need these things, Bob. We don't need these things when we would have people that indeed would don't think about corruption. Like I say again, if the poor class family of this country would have $500 million as an asset, a yearly asset, you could declare that $500,000. You got your good house, you got your good 20 acres, farming. You have your nice vehicle. Your kids are being educated. $500,000 I know a lot of money, I want to see this. $500,000 is not a lot of money. $500,000 is not a lot of money. When you talk about $1 million is something that could have carry go eat one eat tacos and carry. Watch I right now, that's no joke. It's serious issue. But our people are living beyond poverty, and sometimes I hate that, but that's nothing much that I can do. I am telling you that Belize have the resources. Belize tiene todo. Man, sometimes I just hear some checks where they cut. I don't know if it's true it is from international organizations, from this, from that, from this. I say, where is Sanito? Sanito is far from these things, Bob Perez. We are far from this cutting of checks. I must say that you can see a wrong, and you will see some people that have money. And this morning I want just talk about Mr. Mr. Vega. Vamos a hablar del señor Vega. We are talking about we're not talking about the former Deputy Prime Minister of Belize, but we talk about German Vega. Let us talk about German Vega this morning. For those of you who are seeing a rich man today, para los que están viendo a este hombre que es un millonario el día de hoy, and many people who don't know German Vega will want to criticize German Vega. But I can tell you this. That when German Vega started his business, when German Vega saw an opportunity to work, German Vega had a green F-150 pickup with a camper. Compró un F-150 pickup con un camper. He had a green truck, a green pickup. And he started going into Chetumal, buying some stuff, bringing it across Belize and selling it in the little shops. Él se iba a las tiendas. He personally, he used to go all in Orijoac. He used to go to Corozal, Orijoac, Belize, Cayo, and way down in Stan Creek. I am telling you because I did several trips with German in his pickup, helping him sell. Yeah, he was at Stan Creek. I did about 2 or 3 trips with him into Stan Creek, and we were selling. I did about 4 trips, I think, with him in Cayo, and helping him stop in the little stores and selling his chips, selling and taking order. You think you could get this? Sure, man. And he take a book and he write it. That's how German Vega started to work, Then from there, he got a bigger truck. He got a U-Haul truck. And after that, then, that is where his business actually started. And then, that is where he is today. So, German has been working very hard. I can tell you, German Vega has been working very hard. Pero hoy nosotros, o los que no conocen de los 80s, those of you who don't know about the 80s, those of you who weren't even born, los que nacieron en 2000, solo están viendo a un millonario, no están viendo el hombre que se sacrificó, the man that used to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning to hit the road, the man that needed to reach Belmopan 6 o'clock, and stop and eat one sandwich or one biscuit or one juice, and we continue then for reach early in the morning, the one next place. So I'm saying that people, sometimes when you say somebody, is because these people have dedicated themselves to working hard, and it's real. I can tell you about Luis and Raul Cuello. I can tell you about these 2 brothers that, man, they watch out the hard work. Luis and Raul Cuello have worked very hard. When I tell you that are no joke, the amount of work that they used to do. But today, their business have flourished, their business have changed, and so with many people around. Things have changed. People have gone through the mill. People, some were grinding. Look at Anna Martinez. Look at Miss Anna Martinez. People just see her, but they don't know that Anna have been through the mill. Anna have been by a lot of stuff I can tell you here, because I don't know for too long time, but I was there to see when these people were around, and these people were working hard. So I can say this, it's a change that we're seeing. Lee Mark Chang standing up for Chris Koi. You can see the Honorable Andre Perez standing up against his government and saying, no, this don't want to happen. It's a change that we are seeing. Es un cambio que estamos viendo. And I pray that this small country goes through a different view of progress and growing, and make we grow for the betterment. So through $500,000 is not a lot, with the cost of living and items, it's not much. Yeah, it's true. I am serious about it. Rosa Wright, buenos días. Good morning to you, Miss Rosita. Gracias por la fiel sintonía, lo que es el 95.5. Thank you for being with us this morning, and thank you for choosing 95.5. 661-2721 for send me your text message. 673-2324 to send me to do me a call. You could call me. We could go on air, live on air, and you could give me your opinion. You know, we're ready to learn about your opinion. We want to know about your opinion. Que es importante. But it's 8:08, and this time check is being brought to you through the courtesy of Cresap. Cresap is what is doing magic for farmers in the country of Belize. Cresap is the Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture Project 2022-2027. Cresap, trabajando para lo que es el país de Belize. And he's working, and they're doing a lot of work. Patience. Paciencia es lo que necesitamos. Gracias, Gobierno de Belize. Gracias, World Bank. Gracias, Ministerio de Agricultura. Gracias, SIF. Thank you to Government of Belize. Thank you to all those men and women who toil the soil in agriculture. Bless you always. And Cresap is here for you.
My name is Juan Lopez. I was Farmer of the Year in 2002, and the government of Belize sent me to Costa Rica to see what they are doing with the rotational system, and this is what I try to implement here at my farm. My farming operation is cattle, especially in the beef cattle industry. The challenge is quality water, more divisions for a rotational system, improving genetics. The agriculture department had a meeting with the farmers, and eventually, Cresap introduced itself with the matching grant. Well, most naturally, the matching grant helped me to develop the project faster. That's something that I already started, but the matching grant comes exactly to help me try to finish the project. Oh, I strongly encourage the farmers, because this project, this matching grant will help me to fulfill my dreams. I mean, I needed this water network, and it's there. It's just a matter of applying and see. And Cresap have a very reliable personnel to work with. First, I was kind of scared and asked a lot of questions, but they handled me right, and everything I asked them, they answer.
Cresap, the Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture Project in the country of Belize, increasing agriculture productivity with the use of climate-smart agriculture practice and agriculture technologies. Está ya para nosotros. Being applied today. I am telling you, it works. It works. It works. I have seen it work, and I will make it work for me. Yo voy a hacer que trabaje para mí también. All right, I'm just getting ready. And as soon as the deal comes, as soon as I'm ready for it, I am going into it, and I will make sure that this will happen. Son las 8:11 minutos, las 8:11, estamos en el 95.5. Thank you, Cresap. Thank you, Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture Project. Gracias. Y esta mañana también yo le quiero decir a todos los agricultores, all agriculture, there's so much thing. Yesterday, the Ministry of Agriculture was doing a coconut workshop, how to the export market in coconuts, how this will happen. I really again want to see to Honorable Jose Abelardo May for all the hard work that you did, your team. Why I'm telling you, when you surround yourself by wonderful people, and these people can guide you and lead you, they make a big difference for your life and the life of thousands of Belizeans, especially those agriculture personnel, los que trabajan la agricultura. Es algo impresionante, es algo bello, es algo lindo. Y por eso es que esta mañana lo queremos decirlo de esta manera. Pero son las 8:12. It's 8:12. The sun is shining. It was cold this morning. Boy, I had to run for full up that kettle of water because it was cold. Había frío, so hay que calentar una cafetera de agua. Pero vamos a ver qué nos indicará ya el pronóstico del tiempo. What the weather report will say to you today. A ver qué nos va a decir el pronóstico del tiempo gracias a nuestros patrocinadores Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Old Master Rums.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Met Service of Belize for this morning's weather forecast for today. For today, Thursday, the 4th day in the month of December of 2025. We join forecaster on duty at the National Met Service, forecaster Cristal Rosales, for this morning's weather report. Good morning to you, Miss Cristal. Buenos dias.
Mainly fair conditions prevail over the country. And in the 24-hour forecast, skies will be sunny with some cloudy spells today and then clear to partly cloudy tonight. Showers will be isolated this morning and tonight, with a few more developing over some central and northern areas this afternoon. And then high temperatures will reach around 85 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 88 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and then 78 up in the hills. For tonight, low temperatures will reach around 76 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 68 inland, and then 65 in the mountains. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to southeast at 5 to 15 knots, with sea conditions being light chop. And then high tides occur at 10:01 this morning and at 8:53 tonight. Low tides at 2:45 this afternoon and then at 4:34 tomorrow morning. Then the sun will rise at 6:08 this morning and set at 5:17 this evening. And then the moon will rise at 5:03 this evening and set at 6:55 tomorrow morning. Please note that this will be a full moon, which is called the cold moon and the final supermoon for this year. And now for the extended forecast. Mainly fair conditions with only isolated showers are expected for Friday and Friday night. And finally for the sargassum update. Surface and satellite observations suggest that no significant sargassum mats are over the area. Therefore, impacts, if any, from sargassum over the next few days will be minimal. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you so much, dear forecaster Cristal Rosales, for this morning's weather report. Thank you once again, and thank you for for this morning's weather report. Thank you to the National Med Service. Thank you to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Old Master Rums.
Well, this about the old master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, well master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, well master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the form, well master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, well master hold the rum. When the people having fun, well master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, well master gold for you. When having a picnic, well master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the form, old master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, old master hold the rum. When the people having fun, old master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya en este momento, lo que marca el reloj, son ya las 8:20 minutos, las 8:20. Buenos días una vez más, Orange Walk. Buenos días, Corozal. Buenos días, Belize. And yeah, the new things that we are seeing that are just ruling out, ¿verdad? Things that are ruling out in the country of Belize, and how things are. Also, I want to say that that yesterday, the Belize Police Department that respect of what is happening. Thank you so much. I accidentally threw it down. Good morning, Milo. Good morning. Thank you so much. And thank you, Milo, for choosing Power FM as well this morning. All right. I'm siempre always good to have you on board. Let me see where I can. trying to see where I can increase this. Okay, oh, this is the real. That's why I don't get it. Okay, I can't get that one right now, but I really wanted to show you more of what is happening. Pero una vez más, gracias siempre Orange Walk, gracias Corozal, gracias Belize, y en todo lo que nosotros estamos haciendo, siempre yo le quiero darle las gracias. I saw something here and I asked Dee to get it for us. So let me see if I can find that the one from the motorcycle, all right, the motorbikes. Vamos a ver si me lo puso esta mañana aquí en el desktop. Sustainable development. Oh man. Ok, vamos a ver si lo puedo encontrarlo. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Ok, no lo puedo ver. No parece que me lo pusieron. Yeah, I try to get a thing here so that we can, man, and I send it to okay. Vamos a hacer eso diferente, pues. Vamos a hacer eso diferente esta mañana. We're going to do it a little bit different, and we're going to do it like this, because it's so important also for us, all right? Bien importante para nosotros. Vamos a hacerlo de esta manera. Let us do this. Thank you, Orange Walk. Thank you, Corozal. Thank you, Belize. Thank you for choosing Power FM en el 95.5.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans, ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or star 100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development and Climate Change is safeguarding Belize's invaluable natural resources by providing the necessary frameworks that will guarantee the sustainable use of our resources. We play a crucial role in regulating sustainable harvesting, use, and management of Belize's resources, which is essential not only for constructing our homes, but also for creating jobs and fostering economic growth in our country. We are ensuring long-term forest management and conservation efforts that will positively impact the environment for sustainable Belize today and for generations to come.
Para mañana, 89, 23.
16. Ya gané con el 10, con el 50 y con el 03.
Bolido ahora es más fácil. Ahora puedes jugar tu número de la suerte con DigiWallet. Regístrate y deposita para comenzar. Descarga la aplicación de Bolido y elige DigiWallet como tu método de pago y cobro.
¡Ya gané!
Cuando enviamos dinero.
Con Bolido gané.
Cuando hacemos recargas.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing continues to upgrade major roads all across the country, providing opportunities and access to our vibrant, productive communities. In the north, the MIDH committed to pave the Chan Pine Ridge Road, answering the cries of our people. Today, that road is positively impacting the lives of residents and transforming the community.
El highway para nosotros es algo bueno, nos gusta y beneficia a la escuela. Como aquí, por ejemplo, mire, en el library cuando no había highway, todo el polvo entraba en los libros, en los shelves, y cada día yo tenía que estar limpiando. Pero ahora, pues cada semana limpio porque no hay mucho polvo. Y para los niños está bien porque ahora pueden pasar si no hay nada de polvo y menos flu. Ahora yo veo a los niños.
Y nos beneficia porque antes para llegar al pueblo llegábamos hasta casi media hora en vehículo porque estaba demasiado feo, pero ahora con este bonito highway que tenemos, ya los que andan en vehículo 5 minutes nomás ya llegaron hasta Central Park there in Juan. Los que andan en motorcycle tal vez 6 minutes, los que andan en bike tal vez unos 15 minutes.
80% of the village that normally work at the sugar industry, right? So this road has helped a lot because going to work, they don't have to struggle, like I said, because of the conditions of the road.
Es algo bueno que por fin tenemos highway y estamos bien agradecidos con el ministro.
Studios. We gotta say good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Okay, Belize Sugar Industries Limited, BSI, are inviting sugarcane farmers who want to join a session on soil fertility and organic waste management. They said we're helping fill 30 spots. Sign up today and call 670-0041. It's today at 8:30 at the Quayos Distillery Conference Room. The sugarcane farmers are asked to, those of you who have signed up, the sustainable soil fertility, nutrient management, and organic waste management and valorization is happening for today, Thursday, the 4th of December at 8:30 to 1 today. at the Cuellos Distillery Conference Room here in Main Street, Orinjoak. Learn how to improve soil health, reduce input costs, and turn farm waste into valuable resources. Well, this is where yours truly, Sunny Baiza, will be saying thank you for choosing Power FM. I want to thank BSI for inviting me to this recycle organic session, and I really want to go there to see what is happening. If I learn, I want to bring it across Power FM to other farmers. Así es que esta mañana yo estaré yendo aquí en lo que es el conference room de Cuellos Distillery. Le quiero darle las gracias por estar conmigo. I want to say thank you for being with me. And this is where I'll be going this morning. So Leti and Milo Jimenez, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. A todos ahí, a Rosa Wright, Join Belize, thank you. Bob Perez, thank you, Bob. We got a lot of things where we could discuss and where we could move forward. I want to do it because it's so important for the Belizean people. And this is where yours truly, Sunny Baiza, will say thank you for choosing Power FM. Aquí yo me despido esta mañana. Aquí le doy las gracias a ustedes por estar conmigo. Es aquí a donde una vez más me da este orgullo para estar con ustedes, y les digo que esta noche estaremos haciendo música romántica.
Home, home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my home, Belize, home, Belize, home, Belize. Take me back to my home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Sweet home, Belize, there is not a place so fine.